Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk to you all about the new flint-knock pistol. I've actually really enjoyed using this pistol, so I'm going to go through how I like to use it and what it's good for as a weapon. If you find this video helpful or informative in any way, please do remember to drop a like on it and subscribe if you would like to see more. I do live stream Fortnite Battle Royale every single day and I upload videos somewhat consistently. So the new flint-knock pistol, or flint-knock pistol, it has one shot and then you have to reload, and it has a knockback effect. The common one does 86 damage, the green one does 90 damage. So pretty high damage. Body or headshots give you double, so 180 damage for a headshot from the green one is a lot of damage. The knockback effect will push you and the opponent back. So if you shoot someone, they might fall off of builds, you might fall off the builds. If you're using this weapon, you gotta crouch, that way you do not knock yourself back. If you're actually concerned about that, there will be situations where you might not be that concerned about it, but if you're up on builds, I would definitely suggest crouching before you fire this weapon. The knockback effect can be used in a good way though. You can use this weapon, the knockback effect, to avoid fall damage. If you jump off of something and shoot the weapon at the ground right before you land, it'll actually negate the fall damage because it'll like reset your fall and you'll only fall like 3 units or whatever. You can also use this to retake high ground in a fight. If you just look at it and shoot the ground, you'll be projected up 3 units and then you can start building from there, and that might be what you need to retake high ground in that fight. Obviously, it's very situational. It's not like it's just instant every time. But in certain situations, you might be able to retake high ground because of this weapon, which is a really nice effect. On to where this weapon fits as a weapon. How I like to use this, as you'll see on stream here in the video, I was kind of messing around. I hadn't used it that much at the time. But what I like to do is put my AR, my shotgun, and then this pistol after the shotgun. And the reason why it's after the shotgun is because of the knockback effect. If you put it before the shotgun and then you shoot them with this, they get knocked back. They're like out of shotgun range at that point, or your shotgun shot isn't going to be that great. Also, this weapon has a very fast swap to time, whereas the pump has a very slow swap to time. So if you shoot them with this and then swap to the pump, I feel like that's going to be slower than shooting them with this and then swap, or shooting with the pump and then swapping to this. Also, if you want to do double of the flint-knock pistol, you can swap to them very quickly and get out like 2 pretty much instant like 100 damage body shots. And if you hit a headshot in there, they're dead. It's a very, very, very effective weapon in what it's good at. That's why I like this weapon. When you compare it to the infantry rifle, a lot of people have said this weapon is trash, just like the infantry rifle. At least on my stream, I've seen people say that in the chat, right? I feel like this weapon is much better because at least it has a strength and like a use that you could play to. Whereas like the infantry rifle was just kind of good at nothing, and it had a very low mag count, and it had like the weird projectile thing to play around. It was just kind of an inconvenient weapon. Whereas this weapon like is certainly not the best thing in the game, but it has its uses and it has its strengths and it has its situations where it's going to be very good. I'm not sure how this weapon shoots, if it shoots like a spread or what. But it's very, like, it does the same amount of damage each time. So it feels like it's shooting like a single shot. But it also, like, seems like if the opponent is in my reticle at all, I hit them. Like, I've had very, very, very easy time aiming this weapon. I very rarely miss at all. And obviously it's only good at close range, so you're not going to be missing too much anyways. But it feels like this weapon is very easy to use. I'm not sure if they're just in your reticle at all if they get hit, or how that works. I'll have to use this weapon a bit more to find out how exactly it works. But yeah, it's a very easy weapon to hit your shots with. And that just makes it a decent weapon to follow up with a pump. Like if you hit them with a pump, let's just say a decent shot, and then hit them with this, unless they have like 200 health and your pump shot wasn't that great, like you're probably going to kill them because this thing does about 100 body damage. So you just need slightly more than 100 damage out of your pump, or for them not to be at 200 in order to kill them with that. In situations where you like edit a window and like if somebody's turtling and you build replace and then edit a window or whatever, this weapon excels. Like it's very easy to pump them and then swap to this and then easily hit that shot and they're dead. You don't have to worry about hitting headshots, anything like that. Just put it on them, on their body, and they're dead. They're going to quickly be eliminated. I do like to have an SMG after this weapon. That's why I don't use it too much, is because the way I like to use it most is AR, shotgun, this weapon, and then SMG. And if you're in a fight that gets drawn out, and you go back to your shotgun without having to reload this, it can be annoying because I have such a tendency to right swap after I shoot my pump, and you actually need to left swap in that situation to get back to your AR, since this thing needs to be reloaded after each shot. So it is kind of inconvenient to play around, on top of the fact that you have to crouch before you shoot it if you're in a build fight, that way you don't knock yourself off. So it is kind of inconvenient to play around at times, but it does have a very high upside, and when you are able to get fights where it works, it feels very rewarding, and it feels like very satisfying to just delete people immediately, especially using double of these things. If you liked double pump, try out double flint-knock. It's not going to be nearly as good because of the like ammo capacity limitations and the fact that you have to crouch or whatever to not knock yourself back, but it is very satisfying to walk around with 2 of these in the early game and just delete people. Like I said, This weapon is very good, but it also just isn't, it's not the best thing in the game, but it's a fun weapon to play around with, and I do think it has a pretty good upside, and it is something that I'm going to experiment with more as I play the game. Like I said before, if you found this video helpful, please do remember to drop a like on it and subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this. I'm going to let the gameplay play out. This is a pretty good game I got on stream. I was still messing around with it and wasn't like as used to it as I am now, so I might have it in the wrong spot in my inventory or be doing things different than what I talked about in the video, but that just like comes from playing the game and learning things. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy the gameplay. This guy might not be prepared for this. Okay, never mind. He's 100% aware of what I was doing. There we go. And I know before I said I wanted to use the shotgun to knock, like, first. That way to not knock him out of my range. But, right there I just wanted to literally get him away from me. That way he couldn't shotgun me. I could have had that other kill, too. We could be on 13 right now. That Laguna skin that got killed could have gone either way. That was bad. Okay, so what I need to do is when I have my loadout like this, after I shoot my shotgun, I need to left swap. Because you saw there, I right swapped onto the pistol that was empty. Because I had already shot it. Like, using this type of loadout really requires a lot of attention to, like, what's loaded and what's not in your inventory and, like, things of that nature. Is there not any brick any over here? Guess not. Okay. Seeing how I've used it this game, I mean, we have 13 kills. Very easily could have been 14. We had someone really weak that got taken from us earlier on. But it's an effective weapon. It's just I'm not the most comfortable using it at the moment. Oof. Up to you, dude. What game mode do I prefer, Blitz or Solid Gold? Probably Blitz. I'm not playing Solid Gold at the moment because you don't get HP on kill in it, and that's kind of annoying because I really like HP on kill. But yeah, if they had HP on kill, I'd probably be playing Solid Gold. Or not HP, mats on kill, sorry. They do have HP on kill, but mats on kill is annoying. And the faster farm rate isn't in there. So you just have to spend a lot more time getting material and shit. I don't really like that. Loot this guy for the material. Alright, let's reload our pirate gun. I should have had the pirate skin on for this game. Nice, there we got a launch pad. I know there's... Never mind. No, how did that not hit him? I was hoping it would hit him off. so awkward. Let's get some GGs in the chat. And if you guys have not already, please do remember to drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you would like to see more. I live stream Fortnite Battle Royale every single day, mostly just solos.